If success lies in the artistic process, then my process is absorbing as much media as I can to always find an idea. As a student, my time is divided between school and free time. At school, we study to be better at what we want to do for the rest of our lives. In our free time, we tend to do the opposite. I don't do art. My free time isn't spent speed drawing or practicing my style, and it should be. I mean, what else am I going to do to better my work? I spend a lot of time in school doing art. When I leave the school system, who's to say that this won't work out? Instead, my time is spent consuming what other people have done. This isn't special. I go on Tumblr, watch YouTube, TV series, anime, movies, read books, novels, comics, and even the description of collectibles and video games. Playing video games too. Let me tell you how I do art, or how I don't do art and still want to be an artist. Setting is something important to the artistic process. I'm glad I chose to go to Shawnee. Portsmouth itself is this weird combination of parts: alive, dying, natural, and man-made. You can find so many different aspects of history and technology. Something else important to the process is other people. That seems obvious, but the number of people I've met who hold on to their own way of beliefs, thought, and opinions makes me question where we are creatively. Why people think the music on the radio is terrible, or why video games are not worth anything. Other people bring their own experience and perspective to ideas you've already formed opinions about, and to open yourself to those new ideas can give you a better picture. I listen to music, I look at the sky, I watch a terrible movie. It all affects what I do, what I say, what I think about, how I see things. If you don't let things change you, you can't develop as someone who wants to change things, like an artist. Of course, you can't change everything. Different doesn't mean better, it means different. You're distinct. Enjoy normal things. That's how people relate to you. Other people want to see themselves within you. That's what makes art great. It's relatable to them and you. Otherwise, you're just weird, you weirdo. You can't pull inspiration from nothing anymore. No one will ever be the first person to think about a mad scientist creating a gross humanoid figure that ravages a town again. More people are asking, what makes a good King Kong movie for the 2000s? How can I make something that I've seen better? It's what artists want, and it's what I want too, to let everyone see what I see and make it awesome. Back to the topic of media. It is reflective of the current thoughts and feelings of the time. I believe that is something to take note of. If enough people feel something like anger or oppression, that it affects how we make television and music, it's worth taking notice. Knowing yourself is pretty important to the art you make. Sure, you know your height, grade point average, and whether or not you're diagnosed with clinical depression, but none of that defines you or can hold you back from creating art. Spend time on things that makes you happy and cut out what or who doesn't. But you should also look at sad things. Yeah, you could be sad often, but sad's a pretty general feeling. Tragic, depressed, upset, bitter, somber, heartbroken. Everyone has some of these they carry, which means you, a viewer, can find this in other works, in other worlds, from different people. What makes people stop ticking? There's a lot more out there than what we choose to take part in. We'll never see everything we want to see and do everything we want to do. So do what you love as much as you can. Keep moving forward to better what you want to do. I don't do art, but I sure as hell will be an artist.